In just a few years' time, Doug Jemal has become Buffalo's most prolific developer. And today he said that he's ready to get to work on his latest project, which he says will transform a section of downtown into an exciting new area that he is calling the Electric District. Channel 2's Dave McKinley joins us now in studio with more on this. David?
Scott, Doug Jemal believes there'll be a real energy in this area, perhaps appropriately, not far from the electric tower. It is where he bought 8 properties from the Simon Electric Company, including buildings and vacant lots. Now he says is the time to fix these old buildings and plug in all the holes so that your creative district's going to look something like this, which he envisions will be jam-packed with residents and businesses. The centerpiece of it all will be his planned acquisition of the Mohawk parking ramp from the city, upon which $100 million will be spent to convert its lower floor to retail, keep the next couple of floors of the ramp as parking, and then add 6 more floors of apartments on top of it. These days, it might be easier to list big-ticket development projects that Doug Jemal is not involved in than the numerous ones that he is. But despite having so many irons in the fire, he doesn't think he's overextended. And neither does the city, which says if it did, they wouldn't be dealing with him.
In our due diligence, obviously, that was part of what we were trying to figure out. And this is hard, I think, for people locally to necessarily understand. But in any given year, Douglas Development has 3 million square feet under construction. Not under ownership, under construction. So that's the equivalent of 3 Seneca 1 towers.
One of the first steps in all of this, we were watching along today, is the stress testing. The parking ramp is being conducted there to make sure it can support what Jemal wants to build on top of it. The results of that will determine if the centerpiece to his electric district project can be completed. In fact, his deal to purchase the more than 60-year-old ramp from the city for $3 million actually depends on that. According to the city, Jemal is doing this with his own money and is not seeking tax breaks normally associated with housing developments that include affordable units. And he says 15% of those developed here will be. When it's complete, Jemal predicts thousands will live in this area of downtown and work nearby, places like the Buffalo Medical Campus, which is just about a mile up Ellicott Street. Dave McKinley, Channel 2 News.